What is going on, everyone? Are you ready for some foreplay? This is episode number 5 of the Foreplay Gaming Podcast. I'm here with Reed.
I'm here with Dirt Lord.
I'm here with Garbo.
And I'm here with Griffin.
And we got a little bit of gaming news. You know what I'm saying? We just, as of recording this, we just celebrated Christmas, and New Year's is like a day away. So this is the New Year's episode of Foreplay. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to start it off. We're going to start it off with something I think everybody appreciates. Fallout. We all like a little Fallout, right?
I'd say it's probably my top like RPG universe.
I mean, it's really interesting the way that they're able to build their stories out. Like it's a great environment for an RPG to take place. I would like it, and it breaks that fantasy mold. You know what I'm saying? Like it does
Absolutely.
It does a lot of stuff fantasy does, but in a different, unique way. And then they introduce like weapons and stuff into it, you know? So it's great. But Fallout Universe Reborn and stunning new open world RPG. So fans of Metro and Fallout should keep an eye out for the upcoming open world MMO RPG that will combine PvE and PvP elements to create an epic first-person shooter. Developed by GFA Games, Pioneer is an upcoming MMORPG set on a post-apocalyptic Soviet-era island where the main goal is survival. Set to release in 2024, the Metro and Fallout-inspired title will pay special attention to the events, factions, and tasks in which you will take part. How you play is up to you, with the chance to choose between the role of a mercenary, bandit, caravan guard, explorer, or pioneer. Once you have chosen your path, you will be able to become a full participant in the events that take place throughout the I can never pronounce this word.
Archipelago?
Yes. Throughout the archipelago, but with danger at every turn. You will have to stay sharp. The islands are sinking into darkness, the official synopsis reads. With each blue tide, we lose more and more lives. It's time to rectify this and attack the hidden enemy. Complete the main story quest and find out the cause of the catastrophe. Perhaps our chance for salvation lies behind it, too. Players will also be able to team up to set off on a long journey to the vast expanses of the Shadowlands or even attempt to raid Pioneer's closed dungeons. You will explore anomalies, confront hunters from other factions, and run special missions. There's enough work for everyone. When you're not exploring the vast lands, you will be able to build outposts, improve equipment, and establish trade routes to help you create a foothold on the island. With over 50 handcrafted quests featuring extensive narratives, Pioneer will confront you with moral dilemmas and choices that will affect the outcome of your story. It's set to launch in 2024. Fallout fans... Okay, so there's a trailer for it. So I'm actually going to track down this trailer real quick so that we can kind of get a little sneaky peeky. So
Interesting.
That looks like a game that we could all have a lot of fun on.
that looks insane, to be completely honest. Like, it looks great, and I like the aesthetic, and like with them going from the MMO approach on this to where like you join up with a specific faction and like you're fighting people from the other factions, it makes PvE and PvP more organic. Because like if you're running a faction and you're trying to establish trade routes and all this kind of stuff, and another faction member's trying to do the same thing, then you're going to be fighting over that territory. It's going to create a very organic experience in that way. I mean, I was kind of blown away with it. What do you think, Corey? What's your takeaway from this trailer and this news?
It looks like it's a game that we could all have a lot of fun on. Like, the gunplay looked good, slide canceling. The creatures looked a little shoddy, just like graphically. But, I mean, gameplay can make up for anything like that, you know?
Right.
And the idea of having two factions and a lot of PvE that you have to worry about, it's going to make for some interesting fights.
Yes.
Imagine coming up with like a boss zombie and then having to fight another team along with that too.
Sounds like we're gonna rage. Is what it sounds like.
Oh, I think if we all get up on this, we're gonna have a silly goose time, dude.
So before we go any further with this, there was a April the 24th, 2023. So this is a little bit of a dated article. But they had a Q&A with the developers, and they reveal the PvE, PvP mechanics and this stalker-like MMO FPS confirmed beta in 2023, which I don't think we got the beta, and they may have had a really like closed beta for this. But inside of this article, it says here, can you share more information on the clan system and its perks? Is there a way to conquer the outposts of enemy clans and defend yours, like sieges? Yes, battles between clans for outposts or map spots are possible and encouraged. Right now, we are looking to make this more effective because the current implementation is far from ideal. In general, you will have to constantly reinvent much of what is considered commonplace in an MMO. Will there be crossplay between PC and consoles? Cross-platforming is built into the game's framework and is bound to appear in the release version or over time, but crossplay between PC and console is currently completely absent and is in early design stage. Does this game support controller on PC? Yes, this game is being tested daily on consoles and Xbox controllers. So with that being said, there are going to be plans, maybe not right out of the gate, but there seems to be plans to have crossplay, some type of crossplay. And that is going to that's going to be very interesting, because this could be like one of the first real like legitimate console MMOs that we're going to get. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is very interesting. And so they swapped over to Unreal Engine 5 from Unreal Engine 4. So that's probably why they didn't have the closed beta in 2023. So there's that. After the article that we read the topic that we had last week with the day before, Garbo, do you have any like hesitation or any any kind of like voice in the back of your head saying that this might not even come to fruition after that catastrophic failure?
I don't know, man. You can't judge a game by another game that failed. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just because the company themselves failed a game doesn't mean that it'll roll over into this one. And so that I don't know. It looks really good. It looks clean. I think it has a chance. But I've never played an MMO either, so I'd be very interested to see the. No, not truly. I've never played like World of Warcraft or anything like that, or RuneScape, any of that stuff.
What was that DC Universe Online? Did you ever play that? That was on console.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was on PS3. I played that for a while.
Is this a Russian company?
It seems like
Well,
it.
a lot of the comments are in Russian on their YouTube videos.
And probably no.
Let's see.
First red flag.
GFA Games. Let's see.
First red flag heard.
Well, that other game was a Russian game.
Yeah.
The only thing that's on here is Pioneer. So this, I mean,
This is their first game?
I mean, yeah, they don't have nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. It is a Russian company.
With big baby.
Hopefully this isn't a crash. Hopefully this isn't a cash grab.
A cash grab, yeah.
Yeah.
Footage looks good.
Yeah. I mean,
It does.
They put some up like 10 days ago that they've updated graphics.
Ooh.
Working on it.
Ooh la la. So, I mean, what do you think about it, Dirt?
I'm willing to give it a shot. I mean,
you want to hop into MMO Fallout inspired universe with the boys?
Where are we dropping?
That's like where you decide, right? Like where we dropping, Dirt? That's the
Here's the Here's the real
Siberia.
question. Are we going to be the good guys or the bad guys?
I mean,
Well, it's your brother. We're bad, so we're just gonna murder everybody. So let's go with that.
play
Bad.
yourself.
It looks good. I'm excited. I think that this is like a really great thing if it does come to fruition. And hopefully in early 2024, they'll do some beta testing, or at least some larger scale beta testing. It's currently scheduled for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, but there's no set release date at this time, but it looks like the team is gunning for 2024. The general reaction to Pioneer has so far been incredibly strong, especially from fans of classic post-apocalyptic shooters. It's worth keeping expectations in check, of course, especially given the recent poo storm that whipped up around the day before. A game that sold itself as an ambitious post-apocalyptic MMO ended up being an extremely bad extraction shooter. So, it is, the day before is going to go down in history. Not in a good way, but it's going to go down in history. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This looks right up my alley.
It
And
has
our
See the
potential.
movie.
The day before movie.
Paul Dano.
Oh my God. Yeah. Vincent D'Onofrio. But yeah, whenever Pioneer drops, be sure to become part of the 256 crew on there. Well, we're going to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? So